All right, I'm on hole number 1 of the Skyline Cup tournament. I'm in the opening round of the rookie division. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook, check it out. So I'm just playing, my goal here, the goal really should be is that there is something to pick up on every single hole. The par 3s are always a crapshoot, and these aren't necessarily the best par 3s, but they're not the worst. But looking at the other 6 holes, there's a serious shot on every one of those holes to pick up one. They're all pretty tough, but there is a shot. So if you can pick up half of those, I give you a 15, you're looking at a minus 30. So the goal here is to shoot a minus 24, but I'm looking at, in the weekend round, what I want is I want a minus 30 so I can stand alone. There may be somebody up there that'll pick up, to get that 26 to 28, I think is like in a weekend round in the type of bracket that I'm going to end up in. That if you only shoot a 26, you're not guaranteeing yourself anything. That in the weekend round, people are going to pick their game up a little bit, and so you're going to have to be looking at 27, 28. And I'm setting my goal at 30 because I think there's that many extra shots that you can pick up out here, but you've got to work for it. And the first hole is no exception. So I'm going to come at this with a Kingmaker because I'm trying to be in my minimum club. You can get out there with a Titan, but the deal is with a Titan, you may not end up in your minimum club, and it's really important to end up in minimum club just to make sure I got the numbers as I start the round. I'm at 72. So that's 5, so 1.5, 1.6, 1.5, somewhere in that neighborhood, 1.5, 1.6. I know my Hornet numbers. I'm going to make sure I take a Kingmaker. I have them in this account. And I don't play with those balls. Where am I at here? Am I on hole number 1? I am on hole number 1. I don't play with the special balls that much during one-on-one play. I usually just play with a Marlin or maybe a Quasar. Because sometimes, the curl is more important than the power or the side spin. So I hardly ever play with Navigators in one-on-one play. I play with them in tournaments all the time because it helps you out on par 3s. You only get par 3s in shootouts, so I don't really bring Marlins that much. Okay, the curl is all important. And I want to get out here so that the ball's going to get pushed this way too. So I'm just trying to get out there on that peninsula, so if I hit a great to the left or the right, I still have a shot. So I'm going to do max, and I'm going to just make sure I'm pushing up against the nubs at the bottom. Getting a great on the left, which means that I take a bigger risk on the other side of clipping the rough right there where I clipped it. But it still gets me roll enough that I'm past the trees, and I still have basically the same exact shot I was trying to go for. I would have liked to have been a little bit closer. This branch right here on the tree is a little problematic. I might be able, my shot might be under it, so I might be okay. The whole idea is to get out there and be able to clear it. So it's a fine line between the sand where your landing spot is down there. It's a very fine line between being, if you hit a great to the left or the right, still being able to get all 3. Great to the left, perfect, great to the right, all into the same zone. And I pushed a little bit out to the left right there. I was being very cautious with that sand on the other side because I'd rather be where my opponent's at right now than in the sand on the other side. Oh, excellent. So where am I at in my Hornet? So there's minimum. There's max. So we're mid, eking towards minimum. I'm getting some lag here. Okay, so it's about 2 per ring at this point. So I'm gonna do a right at a 2-ring pull. just need to hit it perfect. Hitting it perfect. Boy, I'm getting some serious lag. Oh, that's a heartbreaker right there, man. It's nice to start off a round with an eagle on a par 4 like this. That's how close I was to getting my round fired off right off the beginning. I'm trying to upload some videos while I'm doing this, so I'm trying to upload some videos at the same time I'm playing to clear space, so I make sure I have enough. I bought a micro SD card to go just for shooting videos, and for some reason it'll shoot. It won't access the full amount. It gets about 20 or 30 into it, and then it starts to corrupt videos. Very close. Those shots actually are you can miss close-up shots. You have to make sure that ball guide is going in the hole. But if you get it too far over right there, it'll bounce over the hole. Come on, Daisy girl. Alright, we're going to a shootout. I will forfeit. It's a draw. I'm not willing to waste any of my hole-in-ones on these shootouts. Especially not this one. Alright, that was hole number 1 of the Skyline Cup tournament in the opening round of the Rookie Division. Sorry about the lag. Thanks for watching.